Welcome back to my speaking podcast. This is your boy Dawg out of Darryl Dog, Wayne Darryl, Sanctus, South Carolina, Farms, Armberg County on. We back at it again. Hey man, go ahead and introduce yourself. Let everybody know who you is, man. They already know, you know what I'm saying? You famous around here, you know what I'm saying? Hey man. Hey man, we may not always be right, we may not always be wrong. Yeah, man, with that being said, I don't know what happened right here, man. You know it is what it is, man. Let you back in. Okay. Hey, we still recording, we good. We good.
Yeah, man.
Hey man, well we're gonna start off with this right here, man. It's something I want to talk about today anyway. What about this RC and RG3 thing going on, man, with the Angel Reese and Clayton Clark thing, man? What's your take on it?
Two different people got two different opinions. Um,
Uh-huh.
I hear what RG3 said. I heard what Ryan Clark said.
Mm,
To me, it just sounds like two guys that was on the same NFL team and didn't like each other then and don't like each other now. So I think it was just an opportunity for Ryan Clark to say what he wanted to say. Opportunity
Uh-huh.
for RG. I don't really think now RG3 thing about Katie Clark hating the girl, this, that, and the other. Hate is a strong word, but like I say, you gotta understand.
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese have been joined by the hip since college days. Since Angel Reese beat Caitlin Clark.
Yep.
And people won't let it
Yep.
go. Like I said before, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
reiterate this. Yeah, like Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, they're re-energizing the WNBA
Yep.
with them two coming in. And I look
Yep.
at it like this: Juju, when Juju come in next year, whenever she come in, she gonna be like Michael Jordan to me.
Yeah.
She think so. It's like they just revitalizing the WNBA. Not saying that they didn't have the people before, but going
Yeah.
back to the question though about RJ3 and Ryan Clark, I'm like, man, listen. You gonna have your opinion. Me, and you have opinion. You have your opinion. I have my opinion about certain
Yeah.
things. We don't see eye to eye about everything, but at the end of the day, I'm not coming at you. You ain't gonna be coming at me. But Ryan Clark saying that
Mm-hmm.
he got a white wife and he really don't know and he really ain't. I'm like at the end of the day, but I'm saying myself also is he do have a black mama. So I mean, even though he's dating now, married a white woman, both of his wives are white.
Yeah.
But I just feel like sometimes keep the race card out of it, keep family out of it. If it's between y'all two, I feel like y'all both have your own podcast. Y'all can get on, and I think a lot of people in the world will want to see this. Y'all can talk amongst the one of y'all. Get on Stephen A. podcast or something. Not on ESPN. Get on his podcast and hash it out of 2 minutes. Whatever the case may be, hash it out that way and be done with it, man. But like I say, there's so much sports going on in the world right now that it's almost kind of sad that we got to revert back and listen to RG3 and Ryan Clark, and I'm like, I don't think that's the way we want to do it. But there's other things in the world I would love to talk about than Angel Reese and Ryan Clark and RJ3 and all that. It was good and all last weekend, but it's bigger fish out there to fry right now.
Oh yeah, it's definitely bigger fish out there to fry, man. We definitely gonna talk about. Hey, we gonna jump right on to. I got another stuff. I just saw it just now, man. What's up with them Colorado Rockies, man?
They are actually, if I'm not mistaken, if I seen it correctly, they are projected to win 26 games the whole year. Now this going on we are going into June. July is coming up, and I
Yeah.
mean July is All-Star game. They be like almost like half of the season. These jokers got eight
Uh huh.
wins out of 50 games. They 8-42, and they lost again today. They lost again this day at 2-0. So
Yep. Yep.
listen, man. You can pencil in a win when you see somebody on the schedule. Them definitely should be 3 wins. But anybody
Yeah.
they play, I mean, it's sad, man.
Hey,
It's a sad
hey,
situation, man. Sad, man.
hey, man. It remind me back in the day, man. What was the baseball show back in the day? The Bad News Bears, man. They like the Bad News Bears.
No, they worse than that, man. These jokers getting paid to do this. Them
They
kids
worse
wasn't
than the
getting
Bad
paid.
News Bears, man.
Nah, them kids, they wasn't getting paid. These guys are professional. Supposed to be professional. I'm like,
Yeah.
man, I don't understand, man. Listen, they are the worst. And then breaking news for anybody out there, breaking news just happened simultaneously right before we came on. Ronald Acuna Jr. will be making his major league debut again from rehab. He'll be
Okay.
making it tomorrow night in Atlanta. So he tore his ACL
Okay.
up May 26th last year, and he will be coming off
Mm-hmm.
the injured list tomorrow, and he'll be starting for the Braves tomorrow night in Atlanta. So, I can't wait to see that myself, to get him back out there, the MVP of 2 years ago, I think. He's a dynamic player. He likes Shohei
Mm-hmm.
Ohtani, so can't wait to see him get out there again, man, and, do his thing. But, hey, we skipping over a whole lot of stuff, bro. I know we talking about sports. We talking about baseball. We talking
Yeah.
about what happened last night to the Knicks and Pacers, man. Let's talk about that, man.
We definitely getting on that. Yeah, we definitely gonna get on that. I just want to get that. I ain't want to be a theme over monotonous stuff. Everybody would know whoever doing that podcast. They definitely gonna start on that first. I just want to switch it up, man. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying? We
I
different, so we
said,
gonna do
because,
our thing the way we want to do. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
because I
Yeah,
feel some
yeah.
kind of way, man, because I ain't trying to be funny, but when I was looking at their t-shirts last night that they had
Yeah, go
sitting
ahead.
in the seats, like they said represent the borough. So my mind, I started thinking about Brooklyn and Queens. I see Carmelo sitting courtside. J.R. Smith, Walt Frazier, Larry Johnson, John
Mhm.
Starr, Tracy Morgan. I see
Everybody.
Jadakiss down there. I see CC Sabathia
Yeah.
sitting on front row. I mean, it's stars and stars
Mm-hmm.
was out there. And for you,
Yeah.
let me go ahead and just reiterate something I had said earlier in the short I made earlier today. You have been high on
Mm-hmm.
Indiana. You have been high. And I've been like,
Mm-hmm.
they hot right now. Let's see if they cool off.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, they started the game off last night 8 for 8. They couldn't miss.
Eight for
They
eight.
shot they shot 73%. I'm not mistaken in the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, it was
Yep.
73%. They were hot, but then New York still took a 4 or 5 point lead at halftime. And then
Yeah, they
third
did.
quarter, New York, it was counting. If they took third quarter, then New York took a little 14. Then New
Mm-hmm.
York got a 17 point lead.
They
I was like,
made that
hey man,
run.
okay. I said they finna make their run, but
Mm-hmm.
to Indiana, listen. One thing I know about this team here, it's like a bug. When you smash them, you gotta kill them. There's no such
They're like
thing.
Nat.
Yeah, you can't kill it. You can't step on it and walk away and think it is just dead.
Mm-mm.
You ever crush a water bug and you think it's gone
Yeah.
until a
You
water
look
bug
back
say
and
crunch,
gone. Yeah.
until you hear it say crunch, you know he's gone and you feel glue and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Indiana's not dead, bro. Listen,
Hey,
and that boy Neesmith from Charleston,
hey.
he got hot.
Yeah.
He got real hot. That
Hey.
boy had 19 points in the fourth quarter alone.
And he like 40%, 40, I think he was like 43, 45% for the playoffs. I want to say he's the player for the season. So he been shooting the three pretty good. But
And then
he just
I
got on
heard a
one of them runs, man. Like,
he on the heater. But then I heard a stat yesterday that I didn't know.
yeah.
Indiana regular season played 10 guys 15 minutes or more. They don't play
Yeah.
anybody. They don't play anybody more than 34 minutes a game.
30
So
something minutes. Yep. Yep.
New
Yep.
York play they started 36, 37 minutes a game. Indiana play all 10,
Exactly.
11 guys under 34 minutes, so they're fresh. So that's just like a
You know,
pack of hyena.
and you know where that come from? That come from Rick Carlisle. Rick Carlisle know get these players ready during the regular season, get them used to getting in the rotation, get them used to playing. When the playoffs come, and I need one of them, it won't be a problem. They won't be like a deer caught in headlight.
They
You know what I'm
ready.
saying?
They ready. They stay ready.
And see that's what New York don't have. New York don't have that.
But how long are you going to keep doing this? I mean, we said this same thing last in the playoffs.
Last
They
year.
had 6, 7
Yep.
players. They was only playing 7 players. They
Yep.
got hurt, and then next thing I know,
Mm-hmm.
Vince Hart got hurt. Brunson broke his hand. I mean, it was
Yep.
hurt. So I'm like, listen, how long are you going to stay? When I knew last night they should have been in trouble. When I seen Cam Payne hitting threes and he talking like he do this on the regular, I'm like, oh man, hold on, man. Oh hell no. He's sitting there talking to the crowd like he had a shot, man. He be looking over here and say, oh, I'm over here, but I'm gonna shoot it way over here. He had a shot and it went in. I'm like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Yeah, just say he haven't hit a 3 pointer since the Detroit series. That night, not the
Yeah.
Detroit and the ball, he been
Exactly.
hitting three. But he act like he been doing
Yeah.
this all. I'm like, bro, stop. So to me,
Mm-hmm.
Indiana
Hey.
has showed me, and after one game, they have showed me already. I was on the fence about Indiana, thinking that okay, but I should have known. Cleveland had some people that was hurt when they played last series, but they
Mm-hmm.
will. If you get up on them, you better put them out their misery. If you give them a slight edge,
Got
they're
to.
gonna come. They don't stop playing until it's
Mm-hmm.
zero. And when New York was up 14 points, and when that boy started hitting all, Neesmith started hitting all them threes, I was like, oh. And then OG went to the free throw line and Cat went to the free throw line. They
Uh-oh.
both made one to miss one. But you
Yep.
know what they always say? Ball players step up
Mm-hmm.
big ball games. OG missing layups, but he had wide
Exactly.
open layups. That's like a dunk. I don't know what he was doing. Like he blew out a flat. He just jumped like, whoa,
You know
bloop. I
why
said,
he missed?
oh.
You know why he missed? I'm gonna tell you why he missed, Mike. I'm gonna tell you why he
God,
missed. Hey man, he retired, man. When you
I
try
know it. I
when you try
know
to
it.
climb up to the
Hey, he ain't had no
hey,
lifting. I
the
said,
gas
listen,
ran out, man.
Hey, gas been ran out. So if your gas ran out the
Yeah,
first
he
quarter, I
just
mean
ran out of
second quarter
gas,
of a
man.
game, hey, you know you cutting grass and
Yeah.
he helping
Yeah,
his
they
tank.
cut on, man.
Like,
Nothing
yo,
left
this
in the
dude
tank, man. He
between a
tired.
dunk, he couldn't get up there. He had
No, he
nothing left in
wouldn't.
the tank. And then I noticed like
He had
they
nothing left in the tank.
when I say they running that dude, hey, he need
Yeah.
to go do suicides every day because he ain't no kind of shape to run up down the court with Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
Indiana remind me
None.
of
None.
Indiana remind me of a pack of hyenas. A pack of hyenas.
Yep.
When a hyena see somebody out in the wilderness and they hurt or they
And then
or
then laughing and attacking at the same time.
they let you know we're gonna come get your black. We're gonna get your black. And that's exactly what they were doing. That's exactly what they were doing. They were
Hey,
sitting there.
man,
Hey, they smelled some kind of blood somewhere in the fourth quarter, and they sit on the side like,
yep.
here we come.
And they
Hee.
went
Now,
for it.
uh-oh. Yeah, they
Yeah.
start biting. And the
Hey, man.
coolest thing about that game, the coolest thing
Another
about
thing.
that game, go ahead. Go
No, I
ahead,
was
D.
gonna say another. I didn't mean to cut you off. Another thing I was thinking about this today, man. What reminded me of this right here? Halliburton, man. You know how Reggie Miller used to run all around the court and stuff. You know they had a little pick and roll. They would sit in a little pick for him. He would get free and shoot his little threes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Halliburton reminded me of Reggie Miller. Not as far as shooting the threes, but as far as he don't do a lot of running like that, but when he get the ball, you see how he be dribbling, he be jab stepping, he be stepping back. He had those herky jerky moves like how Reggie Miller had when he was playing with the Pacers back then. You know, Reggie Miller was quick, and when he shot that shot, man, I was like, yo, he remind me of Reggie Miller, but without running up, doing all the running around the court like that. He actually does it with the ball in his hand. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, he doing the Reggie Miller, but in a different way. And when he's shooting that shot, man,
But the coolest
it's
thing about
all net.
the coolest thing about that game was they were down two. He had the audacity to
Yep.
back up and was trying to shoot a three to beat them.
Back
So
up.
if this toe wasn't on that line, the game was over. So I'm saying to myself,
Hey,
dude,
hey, man, you know what kind of cojones it takes to do that, bro? He said,
because
nah. He said, I'm about to end this. He
everybody,
he had the two. He like, nah.
but everybody in
I'm
there
about
be
to
like,
end this.
dude, if you miss now hindsight 2020, he missed that. Would try to mid three. If you miss it, you had a mid range wide open.
Yeah.
He stepped back behind the line. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
what are you doing? So when that ball went up, and I said to myself,
He
when that went
cold
in, I'm
blooded.
like, you know what? But I say, you know what? I said, I said, they destined. They are destined to win this.
Did
They destined. They done been down 20, 20, 19 to Cleveland,
yep.
17 to New York. They are destined to
Yep,
win.
yep. They're destined to win. And just like I tell you, they put a battery in his back, man. When they said that he was an overrated player. You saw the video where they saw his dad, and I think his dad was like in a bar or something.
Hey man, hey, hey, y'all talk about the light skinned boys, man. That boy there, he upset about something, man. Listen, y'all done pissed them boys off,
Hey,
man.
he a cold killer. Hey, he
Hey,
a cold killer, bro. He got that dog in him, man. Yeah,
hey,
he got that dog
all
in him.
I know is I don't know when that observation came out and say he was the most overrated player in the NBA. I don't know what it did to him.
Mm-hmm.
It set him up, man, to the point where he like, I'm not, I'm upset, man. He been going at everybody's throat ever since.
Yeah.
So I mean, and you
Everybody
he kind
throat,
of
man.
quiet, quiet, to be complete.
Exactly.
He kind of humble with it,
Yeah.
but yes, he's like, y'all want to talk junk
He
about me? I'm gonna
humble
show
with it. Yeah,
y'all
he
who I
humble.
am. Hey,
Yeah.
but like I say, hey man, but do you think that they can recover from this?
It's gonna be hard, man, because you got to think about it. Okay, the Knicks got to work so hard with those 7 players, man. When it get down to the fifth, the sixth game, boy, they ain't have no energy left, bro. They're
Well,
working too hard to try to win the
the only,
game.
yeah, the only thing I can say about that, man, is if tomorrow night, when the game two start tomorrow night, if they don't
Mm-hmm.
come out and when I say put they throat on somebody's neck like they about 30
Yeah.
or something, and it's like in the second quarter, you just
Mm-hmm.
blowing them out. Even then, Indiana still gonna be fighting. But I'm just saying, New York got to show me something
Yep.
that's going to say, hey,
Yep.
because my thing is also Cat Williams. I mean, I'm not Cat Williams. Cat Town. I mean, Carl Anthony Town. When they doing
Yeah.
that pick and
Town.
they doing the pick and roll, instead of him stepping up, he backing up. So whoever's got the pick, whoever got the ball, and they
Yep.
picking it, they got wide open. The first play of the game, Neymar had a wide open three. I'm saying myself,
Wide
New York got to
open.
go back and watch. They got to watch film to figure out how they're gonna do the pick and roll because you can't keep dropping all the way back to the free throw line and let them
Mm-hmm.
get wide open threes. Indiana shoot the three
Can't.
too much, too well to be doing that. So Indiana
Mm-hmm.
ain't really got to watch a lot of film. Indiana just got to go out and come out and play again. New York need to take this whole day of watching film.
Yep.
They got to look each other in the eyes and
Watch
listen.
film.
If we lose tomorrow, they got to come out with the mentality. To be honest with you, if they lose tomorrow, it's over with. It's a done deal.
It's over
Indiana
with.
know that.
It's over with.
Indiana
It's
already
over
know
with.
they got home court. But if New York doesn't win tomorrow night, it's a
Mm-hmm.
done deal. Plain as simple. But
It's a done deal.
This transform, man, and speaking about my man winning MVP of the league, Shea Alexander got named the most valuable player. I came home
Yeah.
and watched his press conference today, and
Yep.
it was emotional for him, man. I love that cat because to me,
Yeah.
he's probably one of the most. He's a superstar in the NBA, but he's probably one of the most humble players in the NBA. He's not about the limelight. He ain't
Yeah.
about flashing. He ain't gonna say a
Yeah. He
whole
don't
lot.
act like it.
He's gonna
Yep.
bust you up, yeah. Then he did something with his
Mm-hmm.
teammates. He brought them all in and bought every last one of them
I saw
Rolexes,
that.
man. He gave everybody Rolex. But did you see him talk
Rolexes.
about the
Yep.
wife?
Yep.
You see him talk about the wife at the press conference though?
Yeah.
He broke down,
Yeah.
man. He said,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he broke down.
Yeah.
So, and I say, I salute that brother, man. His teammates right there, all the
Yeah.
guys right there. He say, hey, if it
As
weren't
it
for us, he
should
said,
be.
oh, yeah. But like I say,
As
sometimes as men, you get picked on or teased because if you show emotions or you show your spouse, what they mean to you, whatever.
nah.
He did it right there in front, because
Nah.
most times the guys think about it like this. When KD won, he was talking about his mama. Most time when a lot of guys they talk about their
Mm-hmm.
mamas or their dads or whatever, when Steph Curry won,
Mm-hmm.
he talking
Mm-hmm.
about girl.
Mm-hmm.
This guy here say, hey, this is my rock right here, man. If it weren't for her and his sons, hey, I admire that brother, man. And like I say, they finna play less
Yeah,
than an
as he
hour from
should.
now. Yeah.
As he should, because you got to think about it, man. She the one who got to hold down the fort when he going on them games and stuff. When he doing treatment, when he doing whatever he got to do. She holding down the fort. I'm pretty sure she probably got some help at home. But if she holding down the fort and he really see that she really rocking with him like that, yeah, I know they're married, but you're still like she really rocking with him like that, and he like, dang man, I couldn't ask for a better help meet. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I don't care what nobody say, man. Everybody, you talking about you want to be hard. Everybody want somebody, man. At the end of the day, we humans. You know what I'm saying? So we want companionship. So most guys, they probably want a wife, somebody like how his wife is. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're in the NBA, you don't know who wants you for yourself or they want you for your money. You know what I'm saying? So he got somebody that's down and loyal that he
She,
married and stuff like that. Most guys want that, man.
mhm.
Most normal guys anyway. You know what I'm saying?
And she
So
played
yeah,
ball.
shout out to SGA. Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to SGA, man. Shout out to the Oklahoma City Thunder, man. Shout out to all his teammates. Shout out to his wife, definitely his wife and his son. He definitely deserved it, man, for real.
Oh yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, he was I think a lot of people was pulling for him to win the MVP. And then I saw another stat.
Yeah.
Last 7 years, the MVP had went to people outside the United States. Nobody United States born have
Yeah.
won the last 7 years. So they're telling me,
Mm-hmm.
they're telling everybody. I think
It's getting international.
David Stern saw this coming before he passed. And now
Yeah.
who's the
Yeah.
NBA now?
Uh,
Not David.
Silver. Adam Silver.
Yeah,
Adam Silver.
so David Stern started this international stuff right before he passed, and now Adam
Mm-hmm.
Silver done took it to another level. But
Yeah.
I think they got what they really looking for. International guys coming over here,
Yeah.
Wimbyana, Dirtic, Jokic, Shea Gillis, Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
You think about the top players in the league, they
Mm-hmm.
all international. If you want to think about it, I
Yeah.
saw the older guys like Steph, KD, LeBron. They're
Yeah.
getting older and older too,
Mm-hmm.
so it's a changing of the guard. But like I
Mm-hmm.
say, I'm trying to think now. Maybe I can ask you this, and I know who you probably would say.
Yeah.
If you see an American guy right now who could probably be the next MVP of the league, who would it be?
I'll give it to Ant.
Yeah,
That
that's
that
right
that
now.
that first thing that come off the top of my head. Ant. Yeah.
The quickest thing to say is Ant Man probably be
Yeah.
the next. But I
Yeah.
think the thing that Ant Man got to do, even in his career and in tonight's game, and you know this better than anybody else, you have to start maturing. I'm not saying he's not mature. You're always
Yeah.
going to keep growing. If I'm not mistaken, Ant ain't but like 23. That is he 23, I think.
23. Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he has matured, but I just think like he needs to mature a little more. And like tonight, what I want to see him
Mm-hmm.
do tonight, what I want him to see him to do tonight is quit deferring. See, this is what I want to see from him tonight is put that Michael Jordan, that Kobe Bryant in you and say, you know what, damn, the team got to get behind me. I'm gonna go out and take shots. Now, SGA other night didn't have a great game. He took up 27 shots though, but he only hit 10 shots. He
Yeah.
didn't have a great percentage, but he
Yeah.
took a
He
lot of
and
shots.
he only. Yeah, he only did it like in the second half because, like I said, the first half he didn't really have a good first half. But what I think Ant needs to do is because you got to think about it too. Minnesota wasn't getting no foul calls neither. You know what I'm saying? They
I ain't
got
gonna
in
lie.
foul trouble real early.
Yeah,
Minnesota need to
yeah.
start going to the hoop, taking to the basket, and getting OKC in foul trouble. You know what I'm saying? They need to start drawing some of them fouls.
And
That's
that's
gonna
what
hurt them too, and they had a lot of
Ant,
turnover.
Ant was saying that he was like, Shea Gill need to put up for Oscar award. He's like, every time he go to the hole, he basically saying he flopping and stuff and he throwing his head back and stuff. And I did notice that. Now, I'm not going to be biased in this, that, and the other, but Oklahoma City was getting a whole lot of calls they way. And Minnesota
A lot
wasn't
of
getting
calls.
many.
Yeah.
But like I say, as the night go on and we get ready within the next 45 minutes for the game start, I want to see what kind of adjustments Minnesota going to make and what kind of adjustments OKC is going to make because I think Minnesota got some up their sleeve. I think they're gonna run a 2-1-2 half court press on them that they ran
Mhm.
early in the season. People fail to realize Minnesota was down 25 points early in the season to OKC and came back and won that game. And that was without Randall,
Yeah.
without Randall, without DiPacino, and without another player. I forgot. I can't think. They was down and he came back and won. So they can beat Minnesota. It's just that are you going to make adjustments? You see, the thing is with Randall is Randall could be a black hole sometimes. He can have a good game. He can have a game like, man,
Yeah.
he taking a lot of shots.
But
So, oh, go ahead, go ahead.
this series he been playing real good. He been playing real good the whole series, man. So
Play, he's talking about the
I don't know
playoff as
what
a whole.
yeah, the playoff. Yeah, he been
Yeah,
playing real good. He been playing real good ball. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he learned something over the years, but yeah, he been looking real good. So we
yeah,
gonna see. Hopefully, he can keep it up.
he need a contract. His contract about
Yeah.
this season. So that's gonna be the biggest thing. And like I
Yeah.
say, anytime
Yeah.
you got a contract coming up, you trying to change the narrative on how you are and how you play and this, that, and the other. But
Hmm.
I know for me and you, man, I had told you the other day, and I want to speak to the our fans out there, the people that's watching us and following us. We haven't really
Yeah.
done much of music or stuff like that, and we understand
Yeah.
that right now we're in the heat of sports right now. You got
Exactly.
WNBA going on, baseball going on, NBA playoffs, and then
NHL,
before you know it, yeah, NHL playoffs, and then
hockey.
football is coming right around the corner. I know
Hmm.
to people out there who watch us and were like, yo, beginning they used to do music and sports.
Hmm.
I have a topic I told Darren about it. We're not gonna reveal it now, but I want to do a music topic that I'm going to put in y'all head. And I gave it to
Hmm.
Darren, and we're going to do it. But like I say, right now, it's kind of hard. We don't want to put out too much content. We don't want to do too much. But sports is the way it is. Like my partner was just saying,
Hmm.
RJ3, that's like a big topic going on. That's why he wanted to touch on the
Yeah.
RJ3 thing. Some things we got to touch on because,
Hmm.
hell, everybody else touching on it. So he wanted to get our perspective on it.
Yeah.
So, like I say,
Yeah.
but we will get back to doing music. I'm still trying to figure out a
And
way to get back to doing music, making skits and stuff like that. We're gonna try to get back to
yeah.
doing that.
Yeah, because and everybody know with YouTube with this music stuff, man, they block everything. So it's kind of hard to really get the music out there like how we want to without them blocking it or getting
Yeah,
us
we gotta.
copyright infringement and things like that. So yeah,
So what we gotta really do, and I thought about this, we gotta can't do a Milli Vanilli no more. So you gotta use your own vocals, man. So you can
man,
use instrumental.
hey man, you know what? Hey man, I ain't gonna put it out there because that somebody may watch this, it might take our stuff, but we got something coming up, man. We're gonna have to do these remixes on some of these songs, man. I'm gonna go ahead. Remember, we
Hey,
talked about this a long time ago. Hey, I'm gonna have to
hey,
start making my own verses, man.
you
You
can
know
you
what I'm
can use
saying?
the background music, but you just can't use the lyrics. So you can come up with your own lyrics.
Hey, we gonna have to do that, man. Hey, man, y'all put in the comment, man. Let us know, man, if y'all want us to do what song
Oh,
would y'all like for us to
I
do a
already
remix
told you
on
one
our
of the
own
songs I'm
version.
gonna
You know
do.
what I'm saying?
I already told you one of the songs I'm gonna do. You knew what I was talking about, the candy one.
Okay,
You know what I told you. I told you which one I'm gonna
we
do.
gonna get that.
It's time for it. You know what it
we
was.
go.
You know what I told you. So, but yeah, but like I say, usually we don't come on here twice a week to actually do our
Hmm.
podcast. But by the playoffs going on, it's almost like we can't wait till way next week because a lot of stuff been went from
Yeah,
Tuesday to Tuesday. So we
a
got to
lot of
get out
stuff.
there.
Yep.
So we got to keep up with. And I'm looking at a lot of the other podcasts. They all be getting up there doing it again a day later, next day. They already shooting. So we got to keep up with the
Yeah.
times. We got to keep up with it, man. We got to keep this grind going, man. So
Yeah,
it's a
yeah, man.
lot
We
of
gotta keep y'all fresh in our. We gotta keep y'all fresh in the mind.
it's a lot of
We
events
gotta
coming up
stay
in
fresh in the
Charlotte.
mind, man.
Yeah, yeah. I
Oh,
meant
go
to
ahead,
tell you
my
that.
bad. Go ahead.
No, you good. Listen, an event coming up in Charlotte the 31st over there on Wilkinson Boulevard. I don't know if it's like one of them boots kind of thing, but Taste of Charlotte's coming up in a couple of weeks from now. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. So we gotta get people. We
Hey
gotta let
man,
people
boots on
see
the
what
ground, man.
Charlotte's about. So we Charlotte got Taste of Charlotte's coming
Yeah,
up. I want to say in 2 weeks. Taste of Charlotte's coming up in 2 weeks, where everybody go downtown and they
yeah,
can
yeah,
taste
yeah.
food.
2 weeks. Yeah.
I think it's in 2 weeks if I'm not mistaken. I looked at it the other day, and like I said, so
Okay.
we gotta start getting down and just going down and showing footage, man, downtown and showing people the Taste of Charlotte. We gotta let people know
Yeah,
what
what the
Charlotte
city
is.
like?
Yeah, so we gotta get out there and do that, man. I'm gonna let my partner end this episode, man. Anything you gotta add to it, brother? Oh yeah, by the
Hey
way,
man,
I
make
want
sure it's
everybody to
like,
know.
comment, subscribe, man.
I want everybody to know
Yeah,
also,
yeah.
my partner has multiple businesses. So I know y'all be seeing the My Speaker podcast stuff, but as you notice on his hat and on his shirt, you see Poseidon. He has it. I'm gonna let him talk. Let him tell it. Now I'm not gonna tell. Let him tell it.
Hey man, I do pressure washing, man. So you got into businesses, I do home soft wash. We do businesses, churches, things like that, man. So, I got a daughter getting ready to go to LSU, man. You know what I'm saying? So, and I got a daughter that just graduated North Carolina A&T. So, just doing what a man's supposed to do, man. Supposed to be taking care of the family, make sure the family's straight and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure any man that got a family would do the same thing. So I appreciate my homeboy Mike, man. Let me go ahead and give a shout out for my business, man. Thanks so very much. If y'all need any pressure washing or anything like that done, man, you can check on my Instagram. I got, Poseidon Pressure Clean. I'm on TikTok, just holler at me, man.
Hey, hold on. Let me say one
I
more thing
appreciate
about
it.
his business. He keeps saying we. It ain't no we. It's him. He doing this here by himself. Cause he said we. I ain't going out there pressure washing nobody's house. You see that man got his pressure washing hat on. I got my nigga. That's it. That man there's grind. So like I say, if y'all want to support that man or give him a call, he got a TikTok page, he got his own Instagram page, he got it on his hat, man. So like I say, anybody
Yeah,
want their house or driveways or whatever, man, this man he'll do pretty much whatever. So hey, but like
yeah,
I say, hit that like, subscribe, comment
yeah,
button, man. Get back at us. We're going to sit back, get ready. The reason we did it now, we're going to get ready to go watch this Minnesota OKC game
yep,
two. We're gonna watch it. We'll
yep,
probably give you an update tomorrow night is New York, Indiana part two. So I'll let you.
yep. Peace out, man. Boom.